Welcome back to Muddy Boots, Louisiana, Homestead. This is Thomas, and the last time you saw this Carryall 1700 4x4 diesel club car, it was up on top of these four pipe stands that I was using as jack stands to get it up high enough so that I could sit underneath it. Problem was, there was an issue with the transmission. We would shift it into reverse, and sometimes it would go into reverse, sometimes it wouldn't. I was thinking there was something mechanical wrong with it. It seemed like the cable tension and the actual armament that moves in order to make the connection right down here. This bad boy, I don't know if you can see it or not, but seemed like it wasn't understanding that it was being shifted. The arm was moving, and you could hear it click, and everything sounded like it was doing what it was supposed to, but it was not going in reverse. So before we got hot and heavy into it, I went ahead and I changed your oil, and I changed your oil filter, and I changed the hydraulic fluid. You put the hydraulic fluid in right here, you take it out on the bottom. There's a drain plug on the bottom that I had to look for. Part of the reason we put it up in the air like that was because there's supposed to be a sight glass either down here on the front or down here on the back. Well, I cleaned and I scrubbed and I did everything I could to try and find a sight glass, and I did not locate one. I saw 3 body ports where there could be one, and I scrubbed them and cleaned them, and they are all metal. There's nothing that you can see through. So I don't believe this one actually has a sight glass in it. So we did some research, and we found out that it's supposed to have 20 ounces of hydraulic fluid, transmission fluid. This particular unit, the hydraulic fluid, is the transmission fluid. So we went to Kubota, we talked to them, and got some information, found out what I could use, which is something I already have here because I use it for the Kubota tractor. And we measured out 20 ounces. Now, we climbed underneath, we drained it, we opened the top up, we cleaned everything up. I actually poured some good fluid, about 4 ounces down in there, just to let it flush through and see what came out. Everything that came out seemed to be okay. I didn't see anything terrible. Now, the original oil that came out of it looked nothing like the new oil. That stuff was seriously brown, almost black. You could almost not recognize it as hydraulic fluid. So I'm going to run this for a little bit, and then probably in a couple months, if we're not having any issues, I'm probably going to drain it again and refill it. I've got plenty of hydraulic fluid for that. I'm not worried about that. A little bit that I'm going to lose. But I want to check and see what it looks like, see if it looks clean or if it looks crazy. This thing has 1,562 hours on it, give or take. And I'm not sure that hydraulic fluid's ever been changed. Now, I did change the engine oil, and it looked and appeared to be that the oil filter had been changed within roughly the last 10 hours. The oil was pretty black, pretty dark. Not surprising for the most part. But I changed the oil, changed the filter. She runs great now. She's real happy, except for the fact that the battery's not happy. So we're going to change the battery. But one thing I did notice is that there's a beacon light on top, and that's got to go away. So I got to unwire that, take that off, fill in the hole somehow, probably with a little plate, and make that go away. There's also a tracker right there. That was so United Rental could track their vehicle because they owned it and they rented it out. Well, they don't own it anymore, and it doesn't get rented out. So I don't need to track it. If it goes missing, I'm going to hunt the person down that took it. I'm not too worried about that. So aside from some other small cosmetic stuff that we're going to do, I think we're going to get a whole summer out of it again. And we're going to use it the way it is. And then we'll see what kind of changes and modifications we want to make, whether it's going to be tires or a windshield, rear view mirror, maybe doors, I don't know, paint color. Paint job for sure. We got to do a lot of cleaning and rust prevention, rust cleanup. We'll go from there. Maybe something to do with the seats, I don't know. Maybe a light bar, or I don't know. I don't know what we'll do, but we got plans for it. I hadn't really talked too much about it. I was over here playing around with it just a minute ago, and I noticed that this had a washer on the backside and it had hopped straight through. So it all it had was a little cotter pin in there, not one of these catch pins like this. So what I did was I put a bigger washer on the backside, just so it can't tuck up and go up inside there. I put a washer on the inside. Doesn't really sandwich it. There's a good 1/4 inch or more room there, but it allows it to slide a whole lot easier now. If you're able to get it in the right position one-handed. But now it slides without trying to get in its own way. And again, we'll do some work on the bed. I do like that the bottom of the bed appears to be aluminum. Sideboards are all steel. We're going to clean them up and paint them. Not trying to flatten anything out or get them back to where they should be, but just get them cleaned up, get the rust knocked off of them, and get them painted. Maybe put some stickers on them. Get this whole thing cleaned up and get it ready for a full summer's worth of use. We got a lot of work to do on it, and it is going to need to be able to run good. That is for sure. Pop the hood underneath here. You see there's no motor underneath there. The motor's under the back seat. This is all the life's blood. This is all the wiring. The brakes, the little horn. Actually, I do believe that's the, I don't know if that's the tracking system or if that's the Intella system. It's been unplugged, so it's not in service. It's not drawing power. Someone has definitely been underneath the dash in here. This looks like spaghetti gone crazy. Anybody that knows anything about me knows I don't like spaghetti gone crazy when it comes to wiring, but we'll get it fixed. I do apologize that you didn't get to see it from the bottom side while it was up in the air, but it wasn't up in the air all that long. As far as working on it while it was up in the air, it was only up in the air about maybe an hour. But I told you I'd give you an update, and the update is engine oil change, engine oil filter change, hydraulic fluid change in the transmission. We went with the UDT2 oil by Kubota. Went and talked to the Kubota people for quite a while. Two very nice ladies at our local dealer, and they did some digging for us, and they came up with the same information we pretty much had. Oh, we're in trouble now. There's Tucker the attack kitty. He's out supervising. He's gonna come see if we got it working right or not. That little cat is crazy mischievous. But yeah, so shout outs to the girls at the local Kubota dealership. They helped us out greatly, gotten the information. Basically, it was a double check for the information that we had already gotten. So look at him. He's climbing all over this thing, acting like a superstar. Meow. Silly cat. Well, there you go, folks. Mud Bug, as it is officially named. That's what my wife named the Carryall. It's already got the name of the club car, the Carryall, the 1700, side by side. We're just going to call it Mud Bug. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, sorry we didn't get more in-depth into it. There wasn't anything more in-depth to get into at this point. So when we get back on it doing some other modifications, we'll let you know. Please take a minute, like, subscribe, comment down below. We do appreciate it. Have a good day.